right, everybody, what is up? It's Thunder. Welcome back. And fellas, we've got another mid shotgun gameplay here on the channel. And fellas, this gameplay is not going to be like my shoot house gameplay, where I went like 30-3, absolutely dominating the lobby. I had the worm squirm going on up in that room in the shoot house there. I had the clay biscuits by the door. I had the decoy dumplings out. You know what I'm saying? I had the blow-up doll. I had the trophy system. I mean, you name it, bro. I had a whole buffet of cheese going on in that gameplay. With this map, a little bit different. There's way too many ways for me to get flanked and not enough clay biscuits on the menu. So, yeah, I get bodied a lot in this gameplay. But I'm going to upload it anyway, man, because this is how most of my gameplays go, man. I've been playing Call of Duty since 2007? And, dude, I have... You figure I'd be real good at the game by now, but, man, I feel like an absolute noob when I play this. It's to the point where I feel like my only option is to just camp and use shotguns. That's how bad it's gotten. You would think a dude who's been playing COD for that many years would be able to just effortlessly go into a lobby and dominate it. But no, thanks to the skill-based matchmaking, I am now playing other people who've been playing this game since 2007, and they're just as good as me. And look at this nerd jumping down from the sky, man. The flank routes are endless in this game, especially on this map. This map is Get Flank City, baby. But I'm playing other dudes. I do have crossplay on. Everyone's telling me to shut crossplay off because, you know, my lobbies will be better. Whatever, man. It don't matter. Crossplay on or off, the lobbies are soaking wet, saturated. At least with the crossplay on, I can find lobbies quicker. Now, guys, look, by now, what are we in? Almost in December. Now, by now, I would have already made at least 5 or 6 skill-based matchmaking rant videos on the channel, and I've only made, I think, 1. I'm not really talking about skill-based matchmaking too much this year, fellas, because I've kind of grown to just accept it. And besides, raging about skill-based matchmaking is like throwing punches at air. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to do anything. But I sure as hell ain't going to come out here. I might have, like, learned to accept skill-based matchmaking. I don't think it should be in the game. But I sure as hell ain't going to come out here and say, yeah, man, skill-based matchmaking is good for Call of Duty. Because it's not. It is not good for Call of Duty at all. And by the way, fellas, if my voice sounds a little messed up, it's because I got, like, some serious allergies going on, fellas. I don't know. The change of seasons always gets me. And I hit the Zyrtec pretty hard this morning. And I don't know. I'm just waiting for it to kick in. So if you hear me, if my voice sounds a little bit odd, that's the reason why. Anyway, man. So, yeah, I saw it on Twitter. My homeboy Ears. The homie Ears. Now, listen, I respect Ears. I like Ears. Ears has helped me a lot in the DMs with some tips and stuff. Shout out to him. I am not hating on Ears whatsoever. This is this man's opinion. And again, I don't even know if it's opinion. He just might be trolling. But he came on Twitter and he said this, man, which I was like, what? He said, skill-based matchmaking is the greatest thing added to Call of Duty. Not everyone has a headset, modded controller, or 6 hours a day to sweat to get better. Yeah, the players in my lobby do, Ears. The players are 6 hours. That's nothing. They got 12 at least. Then he goes on to say, those players deserve to be protected. Hell no, they don't. They deserve to get pub stomped, baby, just like I did and just like you guys did. When we started playing, we didn't have no skill-based matchmaking helping us. It took me 6 months just to get a damn chopper in COD 4. I used to get annihilated, but I was still having fun because you're a new player, right? And Call of Duty's easy, man. Even though I was a new player, I remember when I first started playing, the only way I could get kills, I used the M16, and I would just noob tube people because I was horrible at aiming. I couldn't shoot. I would just run around noob tubing people. I used to think that was hilarious. I would get my 2 noob tubes, then I would want to die, so I'd respawn and get noob tubes back again. You know what I'm saying? But then eventually I kind of learned how to shoot, and then I got better. You know what I'm saying? That's I didn't quit. I didn't be like, oh, this game's too hard. First of all, if you think Call of Duty is too hard, you are not equipped to deal with anything else in life. Call of Duty is the easiest game in the world to play. If you can't figure this game, like I said, have a boot camp for these nubcakes. Put these shitters in boot camp until they kind of figure things out, and then they belong to the world. Kick them out to Gen Pop, baby. We'll complete their training. I mean, Call of Duty skill-based matchmaking is so dumb because it's one-sided, man. It only favors noobs. It don't favor veteran players. You think, like, being a good, like, a lot of you guys are really good COD players. A lot of you guys are really good. You go into a lobby and you barely go positive every game, or you break even. Look at my Modern Warfare free-for-all lobbies. Everybody's got like 20 kills, 20-something kills, 20-something deaths. And these guys are all really good players. They're all drop-shotting, bunny hopping, aimbotting. They're doing the crazy, you know, my lobby's got more vert than the X Games. These dudes are sweating their booties off just to, like, barely go positive. That shouldn't be so. I mean, Where's a little emotional Advil, Activision? You know, and Infinity Ward. You know, you gotta give us a pub stop lobby every once in a while, man. You can't just. That's another bad thing about skill-based matchmaking, fellas. You play in the same lobby every time. Every single time I step into a lobby, it's like this. It's just a sweat fest. There is no variety. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it's like, oh, is this gonna be an easy lobby, a hard lobby? You never knew. People using different guns. No, it's the same sweats, using the same meta weapons, using the same tactics, old jump shot, and I mean, I feel like I'm playing the same players every single game, okay? Call of Duty got great without skill-based matchmaking. We don't need it now. I don't know why they think they do. They have some stupid model that says it's good for player retention somewhere. Hey, you gotta be kidding me, man. Who would want to grind their butt off and sweat as hard as they could just to barely break even every single match? I mean, what the heck is the point? You know, people be like, oh, Thunder, just everyone's good at COD now. No, that ain't true, man. That ain't true. Not. You know how I know not everyone's good at COD now? Because I don't play the way these guys do. These guys are even more advanced than me that are in my lobby. I don't bunny hop and spin and look at this dude. This dude was ready to drop shot me the second he saw me. I mean, these are like all advanced tactics that players that have been playing COD for years do. Okay, these aren't new players. New players don't know how to bunny hop around corners and beam people. New players don't know how to do a 180 in the blink of an eye and drop shot you with the quickness. These are veteran COD players. They're playing on PCs. They have like $1,000 builds. They have like the most advanced monitors known to mankind. Like every lobby I'm in, I hear these dudes talking about their PC rigs or their monitor setups and stuff. Like I heard one guy, he was in the lobby the other night. He goes, oh man, I got this insane monitor, dude. This monitor has got like 240 hertz with 1440p and it's curved. And I got this kind of mouse. I'm like, holy crap, man. You guys got some $10,000 rigs just to play COD? And you're still barely going positive? I mean, dude, how is that fun, man? Now listen, ears, I would expect a lunatic like Hutch to make a claim like this. And I'm pretty sure you were just trolling. Or maybe you use a skill-based matchmaking to session join a bot account for easy lobbies. And if you do, I'm not even hating. I mean, I would do it too. I'm just too lazy. Like, honestly, it's just too much of work. I don't want to go out and get another monitor. And actually, I have done it. I can't lie. I have done it. But it's sleazy, man. It's a pain in the ass. And I know you guys don't care. Like, if I'm out here struggling every day just to barely, you know, bring you guys a gameplay, then all of a sudden I'm uploading nukes every day, you guys are going to know something fishy's going on anyway. And besides, you can tell by just looking at the players I'm playing against. Like, I watch a lot of these nuke channels. And I look at the people they're playing against. They're just standing there. They're not doing anything. None of them are sliding. None of them are bunny hopping. None of them are aimbotting. They look like complete turnips. You know what I'm saying? They look like shitters. That's how I know these dudes are reverse boosted, and I don't blame them. But just come clean, man. Yeah, this guy Void, Garden dude over here. I play this guy all the time. He's a real solid player, and every time we see each other, we laugh. And I got crossplay on, man. I'm seeing the same players all the time, so I don't know what's going on. You know, you could say, well, Free Throw's not really a populated playlist. Well, let me tell you something, man. I played Black Ops 4 for like, what, 4 or 5 years? I hardly ever saw the same people, okay? We all know that the crazy skill-based matchmaking, and the Black Ops 4 lobbies were easy as hell. We all know the crazy skill-based matchmaking was implemented in 2019 with Modern Warfare. That's when they ratcheted that SBMM up from like a 6 to like, you know, a 60. I'm seeing the same players all the time now. So, I don't know, something weird's going on, man. If I could play Black Ops 4 and hardly ever see the same people, but I'm seeing the same players all the time on this game, something's up. But anyway, skill-based matchmaking sucks, bro. Put these noobs in boot camp, let them figure it out, then kick them out to Gen Pop. That's the way it should be. Plain and simple. I don't want to hear that Call of Duty's too hard. Are you kidding me, dude? Call of Duty is not a hard game. It's easy as hell. Skill-based matchmaking is not the best thing to happen to COD. It's the worst thing. I mean, look at the scores of this game. I mean, come on, man. Anyone have fun in here? I had to take a damn Advil after this match. This isn't fun, dude. This feels like work. It's a one-sided system that only benefits new players and punishes the veteran players, and it punishes you for improving. I mean, it's a broken system, and I know it's broken because Activision won't talk about it. And what do you guys do if you're doing something shady? You just ignore it. You know what I'm saying? People ask you questions, you just completely ignore it. And just keep ignoring it, you know what I'm saying? Like, just keep dodging it. The fact that Activision won't even talk about skill-based matchmaking and won't even let the developers talk about skill-based matchmaking just let you know how shady it is. So, it's not the best thing to happen to Call of Duty. It's the worst thing, by far. Hey, you guys remember this message you used to see every holiday season? Message of the day. Or maybe we just saw it once, I don't know. But let's talk about Christmas noobs. It's that time of year again, with thousands of new players join the online ranks for the first time. We'd ask you to go easy on the Christmas noobs, but we know you won't. Look at that. They underlined it. We know you won't. Hell no, we won't, because we want a pub stomp. So they took matters into their own hands, man. Like, oh, they tried to ask us nicely, but now they took matters into their own hand and forced skill-based rank play on us in every single match. If you're a Christmas newbie yourself, don't be bullied. In the combat training category, you'll find a great playlist called Boot Camp. Oh, what did I say? What did I say earlier in this commentary, fellas? Why did they take Boot Camp on a COD? Why? This is the best place for a new player to get up to speed on the game and all that has to offer. You can even rank up your first 10 levels playing against both human and AI-controlled opponents. Hell yeah, bring that game mode back. Oh, I think they do. I think it's called Invasion. I think they did bring that game mode back. Finally, follow Treyarch on Twitter. Stay up to date with the latest yada, yada, yada. So yeah, man, yo, Boot Camp. Oh, I don't know why they don't bring it back. It seems like every time COD has a great idea, it vanishes. I don't get it, people. I just don't understand. We don't need skill-based matchmaking. Put skill-based matchmaking in rank play. Public matchmaking should be connectivity only, with some loose skill-based matchmaking, of course. And like we had in Black Ops 1, and then you have a boot camp so these noobs get up to speed, just like they had it back in the day. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But it seems like with Infinity Ward and Activision, it's the exact opposite. Like, if it's going good, fix it so it's broke. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just don't make any sense. But anyway, what do you guys think about this? Drop down in the comment section. I mean, I know there's a few of you guys out there, reverse boosters, who think this, and noobs, who think that skill-based matchmaking is good for the game, but it's not. One-sided system punishes you for getting well. And Activision won't even talk about it. Boom, the 3 reasons right there why it's garbage. Anything that the people making the game won't talk about, it's got to be shady, right? I mean, think about it. If I'm doing something, you know I'm doing it, and you ask me about it, but I'm not telling you anything, there's something shady going on. I mean, they're hiding the lobby leaderboard. They won't even let you see lobby leaderboards anymore, fellas. They're hiding the lobby leaderboards. I mean, if someone's doing shady, what do? They hide stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone wants to talk about Trump, and like he won't show his tax returns and stuff. Of course not, because he knows he's doing something shady. Sorry, not to get political on people here, but that's just the way it is. And not that I support one side or the other, fellas. I'm neutral. Believe me, I'm neutral, man. I'm like Elon. I'm right in the middle. I'm right in the middle. Sometimes I lean one way or the other, but I'm right in the middle, baby. Anyway, but I'm not right in the middle on skill-based matchmaking. It sucks, and it shouldn't be in the game. Not the way it is now. Put it in rank play. Anyway, fellas, that's all I got. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out. Peace!